Hey everyone, and welcome to Nine Souls. This game is a far reach from Chef RPG, in the sense that it's much more action-oriented and has a darker theme to it. But I'm here to explore games that really show the passion of the developers, and I think this game has a lot of potential. Now, the game does have more graphic imagery, so if you're uncomfortable with blood, violence, or gore, I would recommend you stay away from this game, and for my series in general. But if you're fine with it, let's hop right in. Yeet. I knew you were here. I could smell your cooking from way out there. Snacking on grilled fish again, are you? Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? The auntie next door taught me how to make garlic noodles yesterday. I won't mess it up this time. I just hope it'll be seasoned normally. Don't worry, I won't let you down. Did you come running to me just to talk about dinner? Oh right, the flower. The graphics and that animation were really gorgeous. It's pretty straightforward mechanics. Jump back here, right? Dead person's note. I found the exit, but there's no way to go back now. This messy note seems like the last words of the deceased before they passed away. Okay, J to perform a 3-hit combo. Camp scroll. The handwriting is quite neat for something written by a child. In the bottom left corner, there is a note stating that this is the 63rd episode. It says Xuan Xuan Story Scroll. Is that the little boy's name? It is. Xuan Xuan. I thought there'd be some in the Forbidden Cave, but I haven't seen a single one. Where are you, Crimson Hibiscus? A crimson hibiscus? Is that the flower you've been fussing about? Yeah, that's the flower they use for the ceremony. According to the shaman, the bigger the flower. There's one right up there. Wow, you're right. But I'm not sure I can even climb up that high. Guy looks straight like a Pokemon character. Hey, hold on. How did a boar get all the way up there? Is that our first combat encounter? It snatched the flower away. Oh well, it probably needs it more than I do. It's about to get dark. Let's head back to the village. I'll go look somewhere else next time. I'll get that flower for you. Huh? It's fine. You really don't have to. Are you really gonna go and get it? Okay, I'll wait here for you. Be careful not to get hurt. I mean, our character looks super badass, I will say. I mean, he's a cat, right? I would assume so. It's called 9 souls after all. Jump and press E to use your grappling hook. That is really fun actually. And he looks slick as heck. Okay, well I'm glad I attacked that thing. Okay. Attacking these guys really knocks them back, so I have to be careful. Not if I corner them against a wall like that. Okay, the third attack does a lot of damage. So I gotta pay attention to that. Okay. I'm gonna guess I don't have access to that yet, in true Metroidvania nature. Oh, it doesn't hurt? Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, we got the dash. Crimson hibiscus. These flowers that appear around the Peach Blossom Village are used by villagers as a decoration during the ceremony. Legend has it that harvest will be bountiful if the ceremony is successful. While that hasn't been proven, everyone still gets more food after the ceremony. Do we take fall damage? That's a no. I hope you didn't get hurt. That boar was huge. Don't push yourself too hard. It was only a year ago when you still needed my help to walk, remember? Here. Wow, you really got it back for me. It's even prettier up close. Given time, even the prettiest flowers wilt. That's okay. At least we're here to see it, even if it won't be for long. I don't really see the meaning behind all this. Huh, but you still went out of your way to help me retrieve it. Thanks, Yi. We should head back. We'll be in trouble if they find us here. We're wearing the same thing on her head that we saw in the cutscene, actually. From the lady who betrayed us? Not sure if it was a betrayal. Wow, this festival market is so lively. Look, every household has dried meat, and someone's even brewing wine. We've had bountiful harvests for 2 years in a row since you arrived. You've become pretty much the village's official good luck charm. They're just coincidences. Don't say that. When you helped the elders with the rat infestation, we were all talking about how fortunate we are to have you around. Also, praise be to the souls for blessing the Peach Blossom village and ensuring that we're all fed and clothed. If there's nothing else I need to do, I'm going back to dry the fish. Stay for a bit. You should take the chance to check out the stalls and mingle with everyone. Leave the fish to me. Catch you later. Schwan Schwan. That's such a cute name. This art style is beautiful. In the old days, when our ancestors lived in the harsh wilderness, they had to endure the bitter cold and the onslaught of savage predators. Unable to bear watching as humans suffer, the 10 merciful souls descended from the heavens. At first, some were ignorant and raised their swords towards the souls. Those fools were met with divine wrath and their bones were ground to dust. Those who were pious and reverent followed the souls to a land outside the 99 heavens, a paradise where everyone could prosper. The all-knowing and all-powerful souls bestowed their wisdom upon us, teaching us about the truth of all things. When the peaches ripen for harvest, the souls will select several of us for a great privilege. Those fortunate enough to be chosen will live among the rest of their lives among the divine souls. Is this one of the souls? Maybe. Shenong. What the hell are you looking at? Beat it. I don't want any part in this dumb festival. You don't look much wiser yourself. What? And just who do you think you are, you pint-sized punk? Bah, curse this damn ceremony. One day I'll show everyone what's really... Never mind. You wouldn't get it. Character bio updated. Press tab for details. Alright, so we get to see everyone's profiles. Xuan Xuan and Shenong.
No silence.
You're back. Did you see anything interesting? I cleaned up that crimson hibiscus you got me earlier. I'm gonna sew it onto my clothes later. It's not a rule, but those who are chosen usually wear a flower. It makes you look a lot cooler when standing up there. Is this something to be happy about? Of course. I'll be seeing my mom and dad soon. I wonder if they'll notice that I've grown taller. Let's head inside. I'm hungry. Something tells me that these souls aren't exactly as kind as we think. Or at least it sounds like an interesting plot to me, if they aren't. Yi, I'll be leaving in a few days. Will you make sure to eat properly when you're on your own? Remember, the rice is stored in the bin, and the fruit on the table should be eaten before it dries out. Stop worrying.
Ayo.
Well, don't forget, okay? I probably won't be able to send letters back to you once I'm living with the souls, you know? It's sad to think I won't have anyone to bicker with anymore. Aren't you scared? I'm going somewhere I've never been before. Of course I'm a bit scared. If you're scared, then don't go. I have to. Being chosen by the souls is a blessing. Besides, I've always had this feeling that one day, I'd have to part ways with you, Yi. Nothing is predetermined. You make your own destiny. Don't get caught up in superstition. You might be right, but parting isn't necessarily a bad thing. I ran to the Forbidden Cave for the first time when Mom and Dad left. That's where I met you. Who would have thought that playing a flute would make someone pop out of that stone? If you say so. But since I'm leaving soon, can you grant me one request before the ceremony? What is it? That story you were telling me about the man fighting the flood. Tell me how it ends. Did it make you home? He didn't die, did he? Okay. This mix between, it's got like a futuristic vibe and yet like a really old style to it. I really like the way they combined the two feelings together. Lord Yi, greetings from your humble servant. I was afraid you would lose track of time, so I called to remind you. If you skip out on tonight, you will have to wait another 2 years for the next harvest. I know. How's the security at the Apeman facility?
Okay.
The system indicates that they are currently on low alert status. There are only a handful of guards on patrol. Please excuse my concern, but if the alarms are triggered, the situation may become untenable. By the way, do you have your mystic nymph on you? I have it with me, but it won't fly. Only parts of it are in working order. It's been too long since I recharged it. That is a pity. If it had enough power, you could make use of the Mystic Nymph Scout mode for reconnaissance. Your body has just made a full recovery, after all, so it might be best not to throw caution to the wind. It wouldn't be too hard to just leave a trail of bloodshed. Certainly. Your humble servant has never doubted your martial prowess, Lord Yi. Proceed as you wish, and may fortune favor you. That's some really slick wording for I'm gonna kill everyone. You know when music like this plays, things are not going too well. But it is some good music. The shaman of Peach Blossom Village hereby receives your decree. In accordance with the soul's orders, we humbly pay respect to the flying throne. There is no way that can be a good thing. Oh no, wait, that's where Chuan is. Wait, he's literally up next. I'm literally holding down my right button in case I need to do anything. Not Chuan. Yo, I literally can't do anything. Thank you for taking care of me these past 2 years, Yi. Time for me to go. Oh, there he goes. H for talisman? Oh gods, spare us from your wrath. What's happening, Yi? I must go now. Take good care of yourself. What are you saying? Then who are you? Wait, I don't understand. What was that? Why are you... Add hacking to the list of skills this guy has. Well, hacking is pretty cool. I'm gonna guess he's one of the souls. Hold H to detonate the talisman. Interesting. We literally use the pipe to heal. Also, that was a really cool move. So yeah, I guess they showed off our attacks when we saved Chuan Chuan. I like the way they did that. Status. Alright, so this is the key blast. Hold down H to generate an explosion by charging a talisman with up to 3 key charges. They inflict internal damage. Alright, cool. And these are skills, but we don't have any skill points. J is triple slash, K is parry. This is H for ability, and shift while moving on the ground to dash forward. Okay, we did see that. And we can rest here as well. Okay, nice. So holding down H causes us to dash to the other side and blast the heck out of them. Okay. I mean, attacking is fine, but just doesn't do that much damage. Also, what is that? Bloody crimson hibiscus. It's literally the crimson from the humans. Yeah, something tells me these humans, or these souls, aren't exactly the best. Ouch. Can I just destroy it? Oh, I can. Oh, go for the range first, right? Okay. I cannot finish them off with one attack. I gotta keep that in mind. Okay, jumping, also not a good idea. Well, I think it's safe to say I'm about to lose this one pretty soon. That is such a cool attack. Also, what is happening to these guys? They're literally being dismembered. Press shift. How do you know which ones are undodgeable? That, probably. Oh gosh. Okay, so if it glows red, I'm gonna assume it's unblockable. I mean, that was the only thing I really saw that was different. There's no point in attacking these guys. Okay, I wasted my talisman. You want to do anything? Oh yeah, we are safely dead, I think. Okay, lasers destroy these guys. Well, that's convenient. Anyone has any potential healing? That would be great. So can I go this way? Okay, I'm guessing this is just a path to go back. Which is good, because there should be a healing station somewhere over here. No, that is not it. Did I already pass it? Okay, unless that option is removed for me. Whoops. Alright guys, well, it was a good run. Safe to say I'm probably screwed. But at least we tried. So that's not gonna go too well. Do we slide? Oh, we do. Ape-men surveillance footage. Ape-men are capable of abstract thinking even prior to undergoing transmutation. Okay, so humans are the ape-men. Understood. The ape-men originate from the pale blue planet, which was first discovered in a deep space observation report from the Haotian sphere. They are one of the extremely few highly intelligent life forms in the celestial sphere. So humans are being used as experiments. Warning, unusual activity detected in the livestock area. Perimeter breached by living organism. We are in trouble, my lord. Your destruction of the harvester earlier triggered a system-wide alert. To make matters worse, the 9 souls could now be awakened even earlier. Doesn't matter. My actions were bound to draw attention sooner or later. I have prepared for the worst. Supposing that is true, why then did you intervene so early? That wasn't part of the plan. Was it for that ape-man child? Don't question my judgment. Just do your job. Of course, please forgive my apprehension. It is just that all our calculations have been thrown into disarray. In any case, please reach the predetermined safe zone as swiftly as possible. Exercise caution above all else. You say that, but not exactly so easy for me to do that now, is it? I think that's a good symbol. Rest area up ahead. Yi's internal damage will gradually heal over time. That is not what I've been noticing. Tab for world map. Also, let's be honest. I'm probably gonna die. Soon. Sooner or later. I mean, this is a Metroidvania after all. How do I get points? Don't know yet, but I guess we'll find out soon. By the way, do I have any other spells? Okay, I'm gonna guess no. He hit me in mid-air. That's unfortunate. Okay, jumping out of the way is not going to be an option for me. Heck, since we're already up here, we might as well just take a trip back. Wait. How do we stop that thing? Okay. Can't parry it. Okay. There is a timing in which I can get it off. Too close to the edge. I also have shift. I gotta remember that. And that blows us up. Good to keep in mind. Okay, how do we deal with these guys then? Okay. Easy enough. Your classic suicide bombing enemy. It's like such a cool combo. Yeah, these guys don't get staggered too easily. So I'm guessing going down there is not a good idea. Wait, oh, there's something here. Basic component. Widely used in processors for guards in various machines. The amount of Jin used directly affects their performance. Yields a small amount of Jin when recycled at a 3D printer. Okay, so a money cache. Like in Hollow Knight. Well, a rest area. I'll gladly take that. Curious about the skill points, but too early on. Okay, fine. There's two ways we can go. Let's check down here first. And I cannot. Right, so this guy has unblockable attacks. That feels so fun. The things you can combo with that, that's just too cool. Too focusing on attacking, didn't dodge. Alright, we'll go ahead. I mean, there's no point in trying to play the safe game here. Alright, so attack into a talisman combo maybe. Okay, healing station. Usually those are a sign of bosses. Let's find out whether that's true. yeah, it is. First boss. So that equals first death, probably. This guy... Okay, 3 attacks. Sliding attack. I didn't even pay attention to my health at that point. Oh, it takes me all the way back up here. Did I unlock this yet? No. That's alright. Well, you know we have a charging station coming up anyways. He was quick on the attacks with that one. Maybe we play defensive first, and then we attack based off of their attacks. If I had a little bit more health, I could have done that, I think. I suck, guys. I'm sorry. The grind starts now. It's once that initial prowess is missing, that's when you start getting into like the dumbest of deaths. Alright, but no, we got this. Soul Collect. Yi's Jin and experience fall onto the battlefield if he dies, giving him a chance to retrieve them after he is reborn. Reminds me of like Salt and Sanctuary, actually. Right, I mean, to be fair, that's Hollow Knight as well. What am I saying? Should I go down here, by the way? I don't even know what that does. I hate myself for getting hit by all of those. With like the lightest sliver of health anyone has ever seen, I think. Stasis Jade. Attaching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. Time immobilized will vary depending on the enemy. Well, that's nice. Any chance that heal thing is back on? No? Fine. Can go inside this as well. Alright, but we only have our current floor anyways. Got it. Wait, unless we can choose 8-man facility. Oh, the new Koken Central Hall. Never mind. First boss down took me, what, 3 attempts? And believe me, that's only the beginning of it. I have experience playing Hollow Knight, so I am a bit familiar with how this goes. Council digital signage. Your first step into the Eternal. As the Tianhuo catastrophe spread, also if I butcher things, I'm sorry, it's gonna happen. But as the something catastrophe spread, the formerly secretive organization known as the Tiandao Council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project with motivational slogans and invited the general public to ascend with New Kunlun, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Penglai, which had already plunged into doomsday panic. Alright, hope, rehabilitation, and this place. It looks like the way they make it look so 3D. Or is this actually 3D? I can't tell. My lord, I sense that you have made it safely to the council district. My worries were indeed unwarranted. No, they were definitely warranted. I died like 3 times, man. Fusang seems to be flourishing more than ever. Quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all Solarians has never stopped growing since your departure. What impact will this have?
Okay.
Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates that the perfection of the mechanism you designed. The roots are very accustomed to their current environment. I really think we're one of the souls, right? There were first 10 and now there's 9 souls. None of that matters anymore, so long as it doesn't get in the way. I need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle so that we can rebuild order and punish those criminals. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires the possession of all soul seals. You will need to snatch them from the other 9 souls, who certainly will not give them up without a fight. If they've got a problem with that, then I'll just shut them up for good. As you are probably aware, my calculations predict that there will be a treacherous road to go down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please make your way to our predetermined safe zone. Is this an elevator I can use, by the way? It's not. The 3D versus 2D, modern versus like Japanese style aesthetic. This is a really oddly amazing feeling. Anyways, the new Kunlun launch memorial. The Tiandao Council undertook the legacy of the legendary Fangxi Leer and initiated the Eternal Cauldron project upon Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. New Kunlun would bid farewell to Penglai and lead Solarians towards a new era. And we know nothing about this guy. It's over here. There's even more to explore. Let me see what this is first. To parry on the ground, you must be facing the attack. Parrying in the air, there's something in all directions. Also, should I be scared? It also gave me the tip to parry attacks, so maybe I should be a little worried. Mystic Nymph Scout Mode. Obtained a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Press Q to activate Scout Mode. You can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. It's the ideal choice for exploring unknown environments. It was once limited to its projection function due to a lack of power, but has now returned to full functionality. Okay, how does this work? Hold Q to summon the Mystic Nymph. Does it go up here or go through this? I get to hack it. Well, that's really cool. Now I'm getting like Warframe vibes from this game, actually. Activation failed. Mystic Nymph decryption required, which I think we have. And this can dodge as well. I didn't realize. Okay, so we can break this thing, I'm guessing. How do I get out? Maybe just Q again? Okay. Welcome back, Lord Yi. I have been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph in its chamber? Ah, yes. Okay, maybe that's me. I think I'm fast forwarding it by accident. Anyways, the members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident. I was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately, I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me. I didn't think they'd also go after you. The servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not on our side. We need to act first. As you wish. But first, I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interference in 3, 2. That is a fantastic way to make this place a lot more lively. Done. The alarm system of the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off and its coordinates have been obfuscated. As long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you're tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of this plan after all. No need. I don't have that kind of spare time. Understood. Next, we need to deal with the jade system in your body. It seems to be in critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. Repair completed. You remained very calm as always during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at any root node. Anything else to report?
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I am afraid I do not have the permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other. You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There is little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful, and may fortune be in your favor. Jade system. Okay, it has been repaired and can be configured. It was developed by the ancient Feng Shi to assist in combat. So this is their skill tree. I really like how this game explains every single small part. Like why we can't have the map it the whole time. Like how we can upgrade ourselves. My lord, it's been several centuries since you last departed. A regular life form would have had to endure countless winters and span multiple generations. I've been wanting to ask you this ever since I came back. Where is your sentiment setting at right now?
Okay.
My sentiment setting is currently locked at 90%. Who was it that adjusted your original settings? I have been ordered to not divulge that information, but your incident seems to have affected them greatly. They came over often to chat with me after you were gone. They even activated my built-in therapist module. Must be an old friend of ours. Also, this guy has his own infinity castle, basically. That's what I'm understanding here. Right? The theming and styles kind of fit as well. Ah, I found you. What do you mean he found me? Where did he come from? Yee, whew. I finally caught up with you. Xuan Xuan? Heh, there's no way I would miss out on a hero's quest. Stop fooling around. How did you get here? Ah Nong brought me here. He found a hole underneath the altar and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me along.
Huh?
Ah Nong? You mean that paranoid Shenong? Yeah. On our way, we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around and it was terrifying. There was this huge glowing golden beetle too. Anong accidentally touched it and he immediately jumped in pain. I also saw those terrible machines. You shouldn't be here. Like you can talk. You ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You were the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I wanted is to stay with you. I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Please let me stay. You can stay here for now as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trip me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry. You just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyways. Okay, well be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. Give. I've never seen such smooth stones in my life. How are they made? And these lights. They glow without fire. It's incredible. It's going to take some time for you to understand our Solarian world. Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves? So there is a world outside the village. You never told me about any of this. That's so sneaky of you, Yi. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance. Yay, pinky promise? Pinky promise? It means you can't lie. That's cute. I'm guessing the heart in the corner of the screen is her experience, probably. It's not slice up Chuan Chuan. Probably just another rest note, I'm guessing. I become like one with the mystic tree node? Is that what's going on? Ah, it's you. We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You look familiar though. Lear? Impossible. Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realized. Where am I? A limitless realm, where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness. That's a very fancy explanation for, I guess, what is the spirit world? I don't understand a single thing you're saying. One asks while another answers, but neither can really know. Isn't it marvelous? Did you create the space? Yours truly does not possess the ability. I have studied Fuzong for eons. Yet, when faced with its multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. Do you also not know how to leave? That's hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act on your thoughts. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of Tao. I said that I don't know you. This horn allows its user to resonate with Fusong, enabling traveling between the central and outer nodes. This thing will take me back to the Four Seasons Pavilion? I never thought the nodes that had this sort of function. If it actually works, this will save me a lot of time. Fast travel. This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it. Fast travel. I don't even need to read this to know. All paths eventually converge. We shall meet again. Alright, so I'm guessing when we unlock all the fast travel nodes, we'll continue to meet this guy. I have to see what happens if I go back in, right? Okay. Jades. So these are our talismans. Not talismans. These are crests, Hollow Knight crests. Alright, so immobilize, and we have skills as well. Increases maximum key charge capacity through advanced key training methods. Shadow Strike. Inflicts increased damage when striking an enemy from behind with a strong attack. Strong attacks include any Azure Bow attack, the final strike of the triple slash, and talisman explosions. So I'm guessing we have to attach the talisman to their back, right? Bullet deflect. Deflect certain projectiles like arrows or bullets back at the enemy with a precise parry. Useful against ranged enemies. Or a swift runner. I like the idea of traveling around faster. I'm gonna go for that one first. Alright, cool. I really like how they make this place super lively. I don't even know whether this is where I should be. I hope you haven't gone far, but there's something I'm unsure as to whether I should share. Speak freely. In truth, I owe my existence to the decision of a certain soul. It was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. Who? The soul in charge of the power reservoir, Lord Kwafu. That damned bastard. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion, it might be worthwhile to engage with him. After all, Lord Kwafu's unique talents are undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, he could still be of value to you. Fair enough, I'll consider it. The power reservoir is located at the base of the central core. Take the transport elevator down, and you should be able to find it. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna meet Lord Kwafu first. There's actually another elevator inside I wanted to check out. I can't reach up here. Oh, is that what this does? Is this just an elevator to go down? Yeah, they are. 3D printer. So I'm guessing this is where I can recycle my basic component. Nice. And based on this, we can create our jades. Got it. Well, no point in really thinking about it just yet, because we need at least 500. I would like to get that, but I'm guessing we need some sort of ability before we can access that. Every single animation is so slick, and I really appreciate that. But I think this is honestly a great place to end off the episode. I think the next episode will definitely be much more action focused, as we have to start trying a lot more harder. But this was just the intro, kind of get to know the story and the background. And everything looks cool as heck so far. I can't even put it in words, honestly. This is going to be a really fun game, I know. As a Hollow Knight lover myself, I think I'm going to enjoy this game. And I hope you guys all will too. So with that, thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you in the next episode.